we can hold it right for the front shoulder on him. If he's going to stop, that would be nice. If not, we might have to take a trotting shot. Hello everyone! First off, I hope everyone had a really great Christmas, and today we're going to be heading over to Cheelah Lake. We just unlocked the Whitlock 3030 Model 86 lever action rifle, and we're going to put it to a test. But we actually have a pretty nice blacktail buck out here, and he's about 150 out. He's right there, pretty broadside, and I think we should be able to test out this 3030 that we just unlocked. So let's see what we can do here on this nice blacktail buck. Alright, so here's where that big buck was just standing. You can see we have really good blood, vital hit. So the 3030 Whitlock Model 86 shoots pretty dead on at up to 150 meters. And we know that for a fact for now. I would say it's probably going to have about the same distance as the 4570. Now we also have the round nose bullets with it. So hopefully it gets a little more penetration than the hollow points. I was listening to some of your guys' comments and you're saying that the round nose was a little bit better, which is interesting because it's cheaper than the actual hollow points, and normally if it's more expensive it's going to have more damage and more penetration, but apparently not in this case. But either way, we got a nice blacktail buck hit, so we're going to go track him down, and he's actually down right up here. Nice. So let's go take a look at our first blacktail buck with the Whitlock 3030 Model 86 lever action rifle, and here he is down right here. A really good blacktail. Let's get a picture of him. Actually, he looks really cool. A nice background over there. So let's pick him up and see what he scored, and let's see how the 3030 actually did. Alright, so we made a really nice shot. 141.7 meters, and we got right lung, liver, stomach, and intestine with the Whitlock Model 86, and it was a 115 silver. We got 986 cash, and we still got a quick kill bonus of 69%. So you can see the 3030 does plenty enough damage to take down a blacktail buck. Alright, so we just found another really good blacktail. He's out here quite a ways out at 200 meters out, so we need to get at least 50 meters closer to try and get a decent shot. It's not going to be a very good angle, but we might be able to actually call him to turn a little bit and take a nice shot. Alright, so we just put out a couple of calls, and we actually have our buck coming in right now. Here he is right over here. Let's see if we can't get an estimate on him. So he looks to be about 140 meters out, and he's definitely coming close. Ooh. He stopped right there at about 110. So the good thing about this 3030 is that it actually zeroes in for 100. So we could zero it in for 100 dead on, and hopefully it will stop broadside and give us a nice shot. That will work right there. Hold it right by the spine lung area, and I think we put a solid hit on him. Alright, so here you can see we have some really solid blood. Definitely got vitals on that. Well, it might have only been intestine, I'm not sure. But it's looking pretty good from this point of view. So let's check. Yep, vital hit. So this 3030 is a really nice gun. I really recommend getting it. And actually there's some more blood up here. So far it's got some really amazing penetration and some pretty decent distance. I mean, to be able to get vitals up to 150, that's a pretty solid weapon. I'm very happy with that. A bear just called over there. So this buck should be right up over here. I saw him run up over this hill, and then he kind of cut back, but I didn't see where he went after that. So I would, yeah, he's down right here. That's why I didn't see him cut back, because he went right down. So nice. We got our second blacktail buck of the hunt, and another good hit with a 3030 Whitlock. Let's take a look at him. That's a pretty good one too. So we caught single lung at 107, and you can see we pretty much hit exactly where we aimed. There's not much drop to it at all. He scored 111, and we got 937 cash, 182 XP, and we're still using the soft point round nose bullets. Alright, so we just spotted another pretty nice blacktail buck. He's out here at 137, so we actually just kicked him up, so he is spooked. But we're going to see if we can't get on him and make a decent shot. He's a little bit sort of quartering away, and not the greatest angle. The wind's pushing a little bit hard to the left, and I don't really want to risk having that wind push the 3030 bullet wide left of him, so I don't know if we really want to take that far of a shot with this wind. We're going to try and creep a little bit closer, maybe get down here on this ledge where we can lay prone and see if we can't take a decent shot. There's also a couple of blacktail bucks across the lake over here on the left side, so if this one happens to spook, we still have these other ones over here. There's our buck. He's over there behind that tree. And there's a bull moose right there. But like I said, this buck, I would like to be able to get him squared up a little bit better first. And then we can maybe take a shot. Or at least try to. Let's pop up. Pull out the Whitlock. Drilled him. Nice shot. It looked like we spooked everything else. Let's check. Nope, our blacktail buck is still over there. Perfect. So this buck should go down really fast. I don't actually think this is the same one as the one that we were tracking. And it's not. This is actually a different one. So there was 2 bucks right over here. The other one still could be somewhere around. I don't see him. But either way, you can see what it does at close range. It brings him down really quick. Probably going to have somewhere close to 80 or 90% quick kill bonus on him. So let's pick him up. I never even got a chance to see how big he actually was. Ooh! He was a really big one. Good thing we made a nice shot. It looks like we actually caught right between both lungs and we just missed the heart. Still got double lung and we got 86% quick kill bonus, 143 scoring gold blacktail buck, and we got 1,035 cash for that. So that was pretty close and that was a really nice buck. Alright, so here's our other blacktail. He's out there at about 200 and he's quartering away pretty good. It's not a bad angle actually. If I could get to 160, I'd be pretty comfortable with holding it on the spine and hoping that it drops in there for a nice, at least single lung or maybe even liver shot. Alright, so I don't actually think we can get any closer. We got him at 180, so we're going to see what it can do at 150 zeroed in. And we're going to hold a little bit high because he's walking way out there now. That felt pretty good, but I don't really know where it's actually going to hit. Who knows at that range? We're going to have to go over there and go check. Either way, that buck was about to trot off in the distance anyway, so we didn't really have a choice. We had to take a shot and just see what was going to happen. Alright, so we actually just checked to see if there's any blood. No sign of blood, but the buck just called right over here. So we're going to see if we can't get him to come back a little bit closer this time to take a nice shot. Alright guys, we just found our buck. He just spooked. I never even saw him. I think we just put a solid hit on him though. And we got another one on him. That should definitely bring him down. I'm not sure if that first one hit him good enough, but the second one for sure hit him good. I didn't realize he was actually sneaking in the backside here. And he came in a little bit quicker than I thought. We were getting ready to go check to see if he was over here. And he was actually standing down over here. Unless that happened to be a different buck, but I would imagine it's probably the same buck. You never know though because he came out of nowhere. And at least I think we had a good hit on him. At least one, maybe two. There's literally moose tracks on every inch of this hill, so it's so hard to find the track from that buck. But we'll find it. I know exactly where he was. Just a matter of getting across the right track here. This should be him. I would imagine this is his track. Yes, it is. You can see we have really good blood right here. Nice. Vital hit. So let's track him down and see which way he actually ran. I think this is his track. Yep. Okay, so I saw him running over this hill. We hit him once here. And I thought we hit him again going up over this hill, but I don't know where he went after this point. Yep, we just ran into his track way up here, probably 150 or maybe even 200 meters away from the other one. And it's looking like there's some blood, so this is definitely his track. He went quite... Oh, he's down right up here. Nice. So I don't really know if we did hit him twice, because he ran quite a ways. He went at least 150, maybe even 200 meters out. But he looked like a pretty decent buck as well. So let's pick him up and see what he scored. He was a 140. He probably would have been gold, and it looks like we only hit him that one time at 71 meters. We hit him solid right in the front shoulder. Let him just a tad bit too much. Still got a great buck. We got 992 cash and 208 XP. And a 4 easy. A nice blacktail buck. Alright, so we just spotted another really good blacktail buck. This one for sure going to be gold. He looks really good. He's out there at 110. But he's in a bunch of thick brush over here. And I don't know what we're going to do on this situation, because we can't really go anywhere. I guess we're just going to have to try and lure him out into this opening. Here comes our buck. There he is right there. He snuck in pretty close on us. We're going to hold it right for the middle of the front shoulder. Hit a little bit lower than I would have liked. I thought we would have had it zeroed in for the right range, but I don't know. It looked like a good hit. For sure should be vitals. Oh yeah, you can see the blood from here. That was definitely a vital hit. Probably a single lung only. I was hoping for heart, but I guess we hit a little bit too high. Yep, really good blood. Vital hit. So let's track him down and see where he ended up going off to. Now the other buck was over here. I don't think that was the same buck as this one. So we might go check in a little bit over here to see if we can't find this other big buck. And we have a buck down right up here. So we're going to start walking now because I feel like that other buck should be over there on the other side of this lake. So we're going to keep an eye out. I'm not sure if this is the same buck that we saw, but the one that we saw was definitely gold potential. This one has a little bit smaller of weight. So let's see what it is here when we pick it up. Yeah, this is not even close to the same one we saw. The other one we saw was a 4 easy, so we're going to have to go over and try and find him. This one we hit left lung. He only scored 98, but we still got 933 cash, and we got a single lung at 32.7 meters. Alright guys, well, we actually have a pretty good bull moose coming right in. So we're going to get ready and take advantage of this situation here. There he is. So this is what you have to do if you get a flesh wound. You have to track them down and see if you can't put another one in them as fast as you can. Otherwise, they will ruin your chance at getting a gold or even a diamond potential animal. So hopefully we hit him pretty solid here on the run with the 338, which I think we probably did. We had a pretty solid lead on him. We were zeroed in for 150, and you can see some pretty decent blood right here. So he's definitely going to go down from that hit. Let's check what percentage we're at. We're at below 50%. So that second hit definitely did some really good damage to him, and it should bring him down rather quickly. Yep, here he is down here. Finally we got him, and this is really important. If you make a bad hit on, well, pretty much any animal, you really need to track them down right away. As you can see, we pulled off a little bit low and to the right on this bull. So let's pick him up. You can see we got flesh that would not even came close to bringing him down. Then the second shot, we took a 145 meter running shot, and we got intestine on him on the run, which luckily brought him down. He scored 133, and we got 916 cash. But the most important thing is our consecutive harvests are still at 100%. Alright, so we just managed to sneak up within 130 meters of this buck. The problem is there's a cow right there, and there's another cow right over here. So if we get any closer, either one of these could spook. And there's also another cow over here in the woods. So if we get any closer, either one of these could spook and potentially spook our big buck. And, oh, alright, now he's finally coming in. We put out a couple of calls. He was definitely taking his time, but it looks like he wants to come in now and check out what's going on. This is definitely a gold potential buck. He looks to be like a 140 plus. Alright, so since he's stopping out there at 100, we're going to stay zeroed in for 100, and we're going to let him come a little bit closer. So right there, that's actually perfect if he would stop. He's right at 100 meters. We'll zero in for 100, and we can hold it right for the front shoulder on him. If he's going to stop, that would be nice. If not, we might have to take a trotting shot. Alright, we had a solid hit. Definitely got one lung. I don't know if we hit liver or intestine on that. I don't actually see him taking off anywhere. Where did he go? So unless he cut back through this woods here, he could have went down really quick. And that could have been a lung liver shot, and I think that might have been what happened. Like I said, unless he somehow swung around and cut back all the way through those trees over there. I don't know what happened exactly, but let's go find out. Alright, well, I can see a really good pile of blood here. So indeed we did hit him really solid, but I don't know where he went to. I never actually saw him run off this direction. So he must have actually taken off through this woods, and we never even saw him cut across this field. So in that case, it's probably going to be single lung, because it looked like he ran a little bit further than I would have liked. But either way, he's still going to be a great blacktail, and I'm really happy we made a solid hit on him. So let's go find him. Alright, well, we have tracks here, but I don't see him anywhere. So he definitely didn't come up this hill. I'm thinking maybe he swung wide and went this direction here. Alright guys, so I've been tracking this blacktail for a long time now, and I can't seem to find him. We have blood here, we had vital blood, and this is actually the last set of tracks right here. So this is last blood, and he's headed up this mountain right here, and there's absolutely no more blood from this point on. I checked all the way up this way, I checked all the way down here, out in this field, all the way in these trees, and there's just no more blood or even any sign of a deer to be found. But I think maybe that has something to do with, that's why we didn't actually see him run off. I think what happened is somehow he went down right away and it glitched out and it ran somewhere. Who knows where it is on the map. But I've been checking for like over 30 minutes now and I can't find him anywhere. I really want to find him to keep our harvest value at 100%, but it's just not going to happen. So I think that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.